Hey guys, so I'm just gonna go over the highest leverage question in the warm-up that you just completed, which is question number 1 that was dealing with this image with person A and person B. So the question said, above is a picture of what person A and person B see of the same image. Person B has an issue with their retina. Which statement best explains why person B's image is discolored? So there's two keywords that I've highlighted in this, the word retina and the word discolored. So I want you to think about for a minute, what background knowledge do I have about those keywords? Well, one thing is I know discolored. I know that when an image is discolored, this is known as color blindness. And that's actually due to an impairment in the retina. So I'm going to write that for my background knowledge. Now I need to pull up some background knowledge that I have about my actual retina. So I want you to think about a couple lessons ago when we learned about that layer of the retina in the back of your eye. The retina has specialized cells. There was two types of cells. Those cells were called rods and cones. So the retina has two cells, rods and cones. Awesome. So now when I look at my answer choices, I can see that right away, that's the first distinction that I need to make. Is color blindness due to something impairing the rod cells or the cone cells? So now let's think about and add to our background knowledge about what we know about rods and cones. What do the rod cells do? The rod cells allow us to see dim light waves. This means that they allow us to see in the dark. What about the cone cells? I remember in the reading that there was 3 types of cone cells that detect color. Cool. So now looking at this, what 2 answer choices do you think that we could eliminate using our background knowledge? If you think that we can eliminate A and D, then you're on the right track. That's because color blindness doesn't have to do with the rod cells. It doesn't have to do with seeing in the dark. It has to do with color. So cone cells, in my background knowledge, detect color. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on right now. Now I'm stuck between B and C. Let's read the difference between the two. B says they are missing certain cone cells. That seems like a key piece. And then C says that they are missing all 3 cone cells. Okay, so now what I need to decide is looking at picture B, are they missing some of the cone cells or are they missing all 3? Well, I remember that there was 3 types of cone cells. Do you remember what color cone cells we have? If you said red, green, and blue, then you are correct. So looking at this picture, I want you to ask yourself, person B, does person B see any red? Well, they don't see the red tomatoes, but they can still pick up a little bit of the table that is a pinkish color. What about green? They are definitely seeing some green shades within there. What about blue? The green's not as vibrant as person A, so they probably are missing some of the blue cone cells. Now let me ask you this question. Do they still see some color? If you said yes, then you're on the right track. So now let's look at my answer choices. I need to decide, based on the picture, are they missing only some of the cone cells or all 3 of the cells? Well, you guys told me that they do see some colors. Do they see all of them? No, but they do see some, meaning they do have certain types of cone cells, but they might be missing some. Whereas if they didn't have any of the cone cells, then this picture would have been completely black and white or gray. They wouldn't see any of the colors present. So because they see some colors, that eliminates answer choice C, and that means that answer choice